Hey everyone, today we will be doing an MEP training. To get started, you should have your floor plan in front of you. This one's really easy to set up for the block. You just select all of your lines, put them on the zero layer, and then we want to select our hatch, select similar, and erase them all. Here you just take all of your lines, create a block, and name it MEP Ghost. Alright, for this plan we want our block to be on the pattern layer. Alright, now that we have our MEP block, we can get started on the plumbing plan. We're going to start by going into here, grabbing our water, and we want our water to come in from the street straight into first our water softener and then into our water heater. So bring the line in, wrong layer. Bring your line in, bring it into the water softener, back out, over to here, into the water heater. Alright, with your hot and cold water lines, typically they will be run either through the ceiling or through a wall. So we want to look for the most optimal way to run all of our lines to where we're not stretching long distances that aren't necessary. So we know that we need to come into the kitchen, but since these are in the island, you have to go through the concrete for them. And since we already have to run through the concrete to get to this, and there's no other plumbing in this side of the house, we might as well use that same line for the refrigerator. So I'm just going to take this line, stretch it across for our wall, and it will go into our concrete about right here. Alright, cold water is always on the right side. I'm just going to 45 that like this, and we can continue that 45 over to this wall, and then we'll just represent that it's going into there for the refrigerator. Now that we have a line already going through the ceiling right here, we can take it at this point, bring it into the wall, and into the sink. Just extend this all the way down, tub, and the toilet. Okay, now we have to loop back over to here for all of this plumbing because we don't want to use this line. This is unfiltered water that hasn't gone through the water softener yet. If you don't have a water softener, it really doesn't matter. You can branch it off anywhere you want. Okay, I think probably the best way to do this is just come off with this line, bring it down through this wall, and over into our sinks. You can also bring it across, through the wall, and into the toilet. This line, probably going to run all the way over to this wall right here so that we can bring it down and then connect right there. Same line can also be used to serve the washer, and we'll probably just run, well, actually, just take advantage of this line right here and run our water that way. Alright, now that we have all of our cold water dispersed, we can go ahead and switch to our hot. Just come out through the water heater right there, run one across again to this side, and come to the left and just 45 over. Alright, we've got all of our water taken care of, so next step is just the sewer. So we'll also just come in through the street, we'll probably just line it up right here. This floor drain. Just go ahead and connect each of these to it. All right, looks like I missed the showers plumbing altogether. Just bring these lines down this wall. We'll connect it on this backside. All right, the reason we can go through and do all of the sewer lines on 45s like this, we don't really have to worry about walls. We really only worry about walls if you are dealing with the sink, is because everything's run in the concrete. So we have the ability to just go run all those lines as needed throughout. Right, looks like I hit everything, so that concludes the plumbing video.